Okay, so welcome everyone to my podcast. Welcome to Master Your Emotion and Find Your Truth. And like always, I'm starting at the beginning with the numbers. So I postponed this number since last week. So I'm usually keeping that number, but it's completely different number today, but the 25. So number 25 is angel numbers. So that numbers is bring you it's bring for us a lot of how can I say, the beautiful energy. Definitely, the energy is about the love and happiness, but also that energy is giving us hope and a lot of power to come over a lot of obstacles. So which uh, how can I say we can rise from the ashes, or we can become a stronger and stronger. And definitely today we're going to talk about the conscious mind and subconscious mind. So we're going to blend it a little bit because the conscious couldn't exist with the subconscious mind. But anyway, if you would like to research the numerology or meaning of the angel's number, so go and find it wherever you would like to find it. I'm not going to give you the place. You have to search by your own. I'm just going to give you the teasing and you can go and find it. So today, my podcast is A Beautiful Soul Again. We had the podcast a few weeks ago, or maybe that could be a month ago. I couldn't remember exactly. But that was, we are talking more about the starseed, adromedan starseeds. But today we decided to talk about the subconscious mind. So let me introduce Andrew, and he is going to introduce himself. Welcome to my podcast again. I'm so happy you are accepting my invitation again. Sorry, I'm just my tongue is tangling today. I don't know why.
Thank you so much for having me, Gabriela. Yeah, happy to be here. My name's Andrew. Um, I'm an Andromedan Starseed. Um, I don't really know what else or like what other details to include, really, but
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
can you tell our my audience what is your mission, if you know your mission, or what are you doing? What kind of the thing are you supporting the rest of the humanity on the planet Earth, or that kind of the things a little bit. What you like, or maybe what you don't like, that kind of a thing. So there will be know a little bit about you.
Okay. Well, from what I can tell, my mission here is to anchor down higher wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and help spread it the rest of the collective. Um, this is done in various ways through art, through writing, through downloads, stuff like that. Um, yeah. Uh, sorry, I don't know what else to include.
I think that's become because there's so much energy in the air, so really high energy. So sometimes maybe some of us is only experiencing today that kind of the losing their memory a little bit. I've just only had that experience today. I was just only talking about something and suddenly I said, oh, what I supposed to say? Or I was just only searching something. Oh my goodness, I forgot completely. So that sounds our memory, the old memory, our old version of ourselves is we're supposed to say goodbye. We don't need that part actually, because that part is going to integrate with our new version. But anyway, um, shall we just go and dive in straight away to the subconscious mind? What is the subconscious mind? Because I would like to focus today uh, on the subconscious. What is the subconscious? How we can go in, or maybe how we can go change subconscious minds, or that kind of thing. So the people who are watching guys will be know how to transform their life, or maybe how manifest the stuff in their life. So what is the subconscious mind mean for you, or maybe how you can see the subconscious mind?
That's a great question. So the way I see the subconscious mind
Mm-hmm.
is it's the driving force behind everything that we are and we behave from. It's the pool of information that we have to work with at any given moment, whether we're aware of it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's what I see the subconscious mind as. it's like a yeah, it's like a giant reservoir of information that's too dense for us to consciously access at any given moment. So it lies dormant, and at any given moment, certain avenues of this information can be accessed, but not all of it at once.
Yeah, yeah. So how I can see, because sometimes the subconscious mind, if you would like to describe somebody who doesn't have any idea, who never awake to that process, like what is the subconscious mind? Even me, 20 years ago or 25 years ago, when you will become and to me and we're saying, Gabriela, you've got a subconscious mind, and that subconscious mind is working this way or that way, I will be saying, what are you talking about? What is the subconscious mind? So do you have any idea how we can describe in the easy and very simple way? Mm.
The subconscious mind is the larger part of you that you're not necessarily aware of.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we like a kind of that we are driving. Uh, oh, that would be a great idea because how I can also see the subconscious mind is like a how can I say? Oh my goodness, when we've got the driver, when you've got the car. So, oh, that would be a great example. If I would be described somebody, that would be when you're driving in car or maybe when you're cycling subconsciously, you know how to do it, but consciously you are much more aware how put the feet on, how to steer the wheel, and yeah, something we don't. mm, yeah, that's so deep question. How you can describe this?
It's very difficult to differentiate, hey, between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind when
Yeah,
you like, yeah, it's quite difficult. I'm sure like certain people would know exactly how to define the subconscious mind really well, but I don't know
yeah.
that I'm one of those people.
No, you are. No, don't doubt about yourself. No, no, not here. No, no, never ever. Because that was well, because we've got a different perspective. But I would just only say because we know what we are talking about. But when the people listening us now and they're saying, "What are you talking about? Subconscious, conscious." So if I were going to just only put a very simple way, that the subconscious is something inside you, like kind of the software, like a computer. That's your program, so you couldn't live without it. And the conscious is like your how can I say the mouse, or you can type it, or just that kind of the things I would like to say, because that's kind of the software what I'm just only seeing, or kind of the you captain of your boat, definitely. So conscious like you're being the captain of the boat, and subconscious that will be something inside you will be giving you that navigation, and the conscious will be steering where you're supposed to go. That's
let's
structure.
let's let's try putting it this way. The
Wow.
conscious mind
Okay.
is a computer program,
Okay.
and the subconscious mind is the code that the computer program's made out of.
Perfect. Yeah, that's so simple, right? So nowadays the people know the computers, so they know the technology. Yeah, that's definitely like that. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for that analogy. My God. That's so easy to
Yeah.
say uh if we know and if we really understanding, but some people didn't understand. They're in their waking process. They're starting slowly dive in to reprogramming their subconscious mind. Wow. How you can sense if your subconscious mind talking through you? How you
That's a
know?
really good question. Um, I I don't know. Um, I've never experienced my subconscious speaking through me, um, that I'm aware of.
Okay. So what because usually the subconscious mind speaking through us, I would like to share something what happened for me a few days ago.
Okay.
That was something like everything what we how can I say, okay, maybe not, that was a few days ago, that was 1 week ago. I had a past life regression quantum healing hypnosis, but written by Dolores Cannon. I was teaching by Dolores Cannon, and I never experienced that way. I was thinking that was a hypnosis. What is that kind of the hypnosis? That was my first hypnosis ever. I had it. I've done on myself by my own, but I never allow somebody to do it for me. And then after, when I just only start with, because I received the recording, okay, and then after when I received the recording, I just only saw it and just only heard my subconscious mind talking through me, even that was me, because subconscious mind is me. And then your conscious mind is talking from the first person. So that's how you can recognize when you're going to say, I am good, I am beautiful, I am powerful. So that's your conscious mind talking through you. And when you're going to say, sorry, when I just only heard, she's beautiful, or she knows what she has to do, or she's, and she, and she, and she, and she. So the third person, so definitely your subconscious mind talking through you. So I experienced that. I said, when I just only heard that recording, I was like, oh my goodness, who is talking through me? Oh, was my subconscious mind was talking through me. And the subconscious mind also, I just only, how can I say, I link into the intuition, inner knowing, because that's your subconscious mind. But we've got the, how can I say, we label it, or we can put a lot of names to that subconscious mind, or higher self, or angel, maybe no angels, sorry, angels. I don't want to put the angels like a subconscious mind, but the higher self, yeah, definitely inner knowing, intuition. So from my perspective and how I can see my subconscious mind, how is that sounds for you?
That sounds really interesting. Like, so, are we differentiating between, like, there's no difference between higher self and subconscious mind, maybe?
Yeah, because well, how I can see the subconscious mind is like kind of your Akashic records, all your past lives, all your memory, all your thoughts, and everything. So that's kind of the storage. That's your subconscious mind. So when you dive in, when I dive in, when I'm going inside me and I'm just only talking to my subconscious mind, or just only I'm doing the hypnosis or something like that, my subconscious mind showing me the pictures, or just only I sense or I can smell. So that's also my higher self talking through me. So doesn't make any difference. We in the 3D world, as the human, which is only labeled the stuff too easy to grasp, too easy understand, because our small human mind couldn't be able to digest that huge and vast information. So that's why we just only got a little bit portion of the information each time to digest. That's how I can see, that's how I can feel, and that from my information and downloading.
So when you go into these quantum hypnosis
Yeah.
sessions, do you get to choose what information you retrieve, or do you just get random information?
Uh, before the quantum, okay, before the hypnosis, I just only asked my subconscious mind what I would like to know. I just only written the few questions, and then I allow myself to just only be there. And I just only, that was in my intention was whatever I need to know at this moment, at this stage in my life, please unravel for me. And that's it. The same thing when I'm just only inviting the people to my session, I'm just only saying, okay, whatever, just asking them, just set the intention, and the only thing, just leave your outcome, just only keep that flow, because whatever needs to be unraveled today for you, your subconscious mind is going to give you that portion of the information. You never received more. You're never going to receive more than you'll be able to digest. So I asked those questions, and subconscious mind unraveled for me. And some things was also I couldn't remember what did I said, because that lady told me, "Oh, you said this, you said that." I said, "Oh, really?" I couldn't remember. And she said, You shouldn't, because you've been in that trance, you've been in that stage. That's really weird sometimes. Oh, that's a beautiful experience. So you need to ask the same things, like Andrew, when you're going to sleep, and you would like to wake up at 6 a.m., for example. So I've done so many times. So I'm asking myself, my inner self, my subconscious mind, whatever we're going to call, okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 6 a.m. And I'm waking up 6 a.m. without any alarms and without any notification. So your subconscious mind is your power that's driving you.
Wow.
So everything, like I just, and you said, you never had your subconscious mind. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You just keep carry on saying, even now, because you're going the deep thinking, you're going inside and you're going to find that knowledge information inside you. So you're stepping into your subconscious mind all the time.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
It's like, oh, and then you're going dive in. So that's why also the people, when they're just only looking and staring, maybe you sense sometimes really deep in front of them, and you're just only saying, are you there? Are you there? So they are completely inside in that state on the subconscious level. So they are completely inside in their memory, because they are just only going back or going in the future. I don't know what they're tapping in.
That's a really interesting thing, thinking in the past and the future, because the present moment is all that exists, right?
Yeah.
So when we're thinking about the future or the past, we're utilizing our brain much more than we need to be.
Yeah.
And it can put stress on the brain if you're thinking like in the past too much, or if you're thinking in the future too much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because the past, present, future existing spontaneously, actually now, because you couldn't live without the future, because you're co-creating the future now in every moment. So even now,
Yeah.
our podcast at the beginning is completely in the past. And now when I'm talking, oh, that's really beautiful stuff. I love it. I love it. I'm just only thinking I'm now, but I'm now in the future, I'm now in the past, and I'm really now here. Okay, crazy. That's a beautiful stuff. Beautiful. So how we can, have you ever experienced reprogramming the subconscious mind? To,
Yes, actually, I had like when I had my spiritual awakening,
mm-hmm. Oh,
I realized how little we know.
how did you know? Yeah,
Kind of like the veil was lifted. Like it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
somebody put the wool over my eyes and I could
yeah,
see the light, and I realized that none of us know anything. Like we don't really know what light is. We don't know what gravity is. Light makes up everything. Like all these
yeah,
questions that we have no idea. So we don't know what the base reality is. And most of us have a certain level of reasoning capacity. Um, and we can't know or reason beyond what we can reason.
yeah,
So we're very limited, not in a bad way. I'm not saying like we're limited, but I'm saying like there's a limit to what we can perceive as reality
yeah,
because of our senses, right? So we are limited in what we can know, kind of thing. So yeah, I've I've definitely experienced deprogramming before, because this realization all hit me at once, and it was like a big deprogramming from just being unconscious and never really concerning myself with higher questions and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. That's that definitely, yeah. Just when you're limiting ourselves, definitely. Even I just only had the few thoughts about our beliefs. So our beliefs creating our reality, but our subconscious mind also, no, just okay, let's go live with the subconscious. But our beliefs, when we believe something, we're limiting as well ourselves. So I was thinking like, why I'm believing in this? Why I'm believing in that? If I'm just limiting myself. Do you know what I mean? If you believe in something, you're limiting automatically because um you're putting, for example, full stop. Okay, I believe in this, and I'm not going to change myself anymore. So I was thinking like, okay, let's go say I believe in this, but whatever it will come, whatever is going to unravel tomorrow or in the few minutes, I would be able to change my belief because I'm unlimited. So I would like to be infinitive, have the infinitive possibility to experience that life. Wow. Oh, sorry, I just when you said something like I never was aware of that. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
amazing.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, it's okay.
Um, Belief is such an interesting thing for reality
Yeah,
because when we believe something, it gives us a secure understanding of what could happen. And so we have limitations.
yeah,
We have these limitations that are set on and that gives us security because we know it can't be anything outside of this. But um, if you're able to get like quantum, I guess, and suspend belief and not worry about beliefs and believe in what is possible and stuff like that, and instead approach things from a investigative standpoint, then reality becomes much more malleable and easy to navigate
yeah.
because you're not hung up on these semantics of like what you think is possible and what's not possible. You just observe and take things as they are in the moment.
Yeah, that's why just when you said living in the present moment, we are in the moment. The moment is exists. You just when you mentioned a few minutes ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird because sometimes the people hold that all game is about changing your limiting beliefs, but the people change your limiting beliefs for another limiting beliefs, another limiting beliefs, another limiting beliefs, and they're limiting constantly themselves, and they are just only yeah, today I'm just talking a lot about the manifestation because another word is coming. I just recorded a few videos around the manifestation, and now is the manifestation is coming. So they're not allowing themselves that things happen for them. They're just saying, "Oh, that's not supposed to be like that. No, no, in this different way, but this way," and yeah, etc. Wow, that's amazing. The belief. We can talk about the belief. So, what is the belief for you? How you can describe the belief?
Um, I would say that a belief is a perspective that certain events are possible. Certain events or certain circumstances or certain things are possible or not possible.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know.
beautiful.
A belief is a really hard thing to describe. Actually, these are very like meta words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Well, but beautifully described because from my point of view, when I would like to describe somebody, is when what is the belief? I would like to say to them, okay, definitely the belief home is your subconscious mind. So you can go to the subconscious mind, and when you go to the subconscious mind, you can go see your belief. The belief is a kind of the form of your thoughts. That's your energy, which one's limiting you. So I would be giving straight away. I'm just giving straight away the people example all the time. So that would be I can't. That's something that's or I believe in this, or just only something is really, really crucial for them. So even tiny, small thoughts, yeah, when you're thinking, that's your belief. I'm thinking about this is going to happen for me, or maybe I think about the weather is good or weather is bad. So that's kind of the belief. So every, how can I say? Yeah, every thought, that's the belief.
Okay.
So that's my way of the, yeah. So yeah, that's the belief.
Nice.
Believing.
Yeah, it's like do you think a belief has to do exclusively with thinking? Or do you think a belief could come from specifically just the subconscious?
From subconscious, because what I see we are the energy. You said the light, we are the light. So everything
Yeah.
is like when that veil came off and you saw everything is energy, everything is light. So when we are the energy, so your thoughts, belief, that's energy too. But which is only perceiving. This is a kind of the obstacle or not obstacle or something which tries to help us to go and thrive through the life. So yeah, I see that's kind of the energy, and that energy serve us or that energy doesn't serve us. That's so simple for me. I don't know. That's how I can see. So it's the place of the beliefs is the subconscious mind. Yeah, but we're not using too much subconscious. Actually, we're using a lot subconscious, like around 98% subconscious, and 3% is only conscious mind. So we are just only fully of the subconscious mind. So that's why it will be easy, not easy. That's why it's not easy to change the subconscious mind. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, just something just only came to me, because you said you don't know your subconscious mind talking through you. So I can give you the example. If somebody is saying something to you and you've been triggered by this question or that situation and you react, not response, you react, that's your subconscious mind is talking through you, because the subconscious mind is kind of the like a kind of the trigger your memory, trigger your wounds.
Yeah.
And saying, why did you say that? Or something like that. Sorry, I'm just not saying like that. But yeah, that's your subconscious mind. So everything what you're saying to them or reacting. Because when you're going to respond, you're consciously responding to them very nicely because your wounds been healed or something like that. That's how I can see. That's how I can perceive that stuff.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever, because you said you've been away in that awakening process. So how did you manage reprogramming your subconscious mind?
It wasn't intentional. It was just part of the waking up process.
Okay.
Um, Meditation really helps.
Amazing. Wow. Is any kind of the meditation you can recommend the people who are watching us?
Well, what I do for meditation when I'm dealing with like I call it refining my mind. But basically I'll like sit down or lay down on the couch or something
Mm-hmm.
and just I'll give my mind permission to think about whatever it wants to think about.
Mm-hmm.
And as it's generating thoughts, I then observe these thoughts. And through that observation process, this allows me to step almost into the subconscious mind. It feels
Wow.
like um,
How is that feel? Because the people watching us, I didn't know how is that feel when you just stepping into your subconscious mind.
it's really calm because whenever I do it, I'm doing it through meditation.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet is the best way I can describe it.
It's quiet.
Wow. We have throughout the day, we're using our mind and thinking, but this space that I step into when I meditate. It's so quiet that it's almost like a giant empty room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have any sensation? Do you have any visualization or something you can see from your third eye? Or...
Normally, like I have a really active imagination.
Okay.
So when I meditate, I can like envision whatever I want. If I choose to, but normally I choose to not envision it. Um, but yeah, is that what you mean by third eye?
Yeah, because when you're only closing your eye, because for example, for me, when I'm going to meditation and I'm really, really, really deep state of the meditation, I'm completely losing myself. I mean, conscious mind. So I didn't feel my body completely, and also, and then in front of my, I would like to say my eyes, physical eyes, but when I just in front of my visual mind is all lots of colors and a lot of beautiful, I don't know, that's a blending and just only beaming flashes and lights and that kind of the thing. So that's, I'm just only calling this is my higher self and my beautiful angels and etc. that's appearing in front of me. But yeah, that's I would like to ask you, is anything you can see, or you can see that just only blackness or just only darkness in front of you?
Oh,
Do you know
no,
what I mean?
I visualize a lot of different things. Like
Okay.
sometimes I'll visualize my body, but as it's see-through. So I can see all the veins and all the bones and
Beautiful.
all the organs and stuff like that. And I'll like go into certain spaces and like put light into certain spaces. Um, but yeah, this is like these are kinds of some of the things that I visualize sometimes.
Wow, that
Um,
sounds, wow, it's amazing.
the way I see it is like it's your imagination's the limit. So whatever works the best for you, that's what you can imagine. And for me, it's like looking at like a cross section of the human body and like putting light into certain spaces and stuff like that.
Wow, that's amazing. You can heal yourself straight away because you've got that beautiful vision.
Mm.
You can send the, you know, I mean, when the focus goes energy flow, so you can send the pack of the energy, the healing energy, if you would like to heal something in any kind of the energetic blockages inside you, in your physical body. And then, wow, that's an amazing gift you've got.
Yeah, it actually
Beautiful.
really does help for when I get a cold. Um, sometimes I'll just hold my hand over
Throat.
the affected
Mm.
area, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
imagine light going from my hand into the
Mm.
throat, and I'll imagine in as much detail as I possibly can the swelling going down of the tissue and stuff like that, and it normally helps quite a bit.
Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, that's just when you're born to heal yourself and others, if you would like to, of course. Because that sounds like you've been in the past lives like a kind of the healer, or just only you've been working with the energy. Amazing. That's everything is in your subconscious mind. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Is anything you would like to add up to the around the subconscious mind for the people who are hearing us?
Um,
Anything?
no, not that I can think of.
Because what Virginia said, what is the subconscious mind and how we can see the subconscious mind and how we can find the subconscious mind inside us, and what else Virginia cover, how we can reprogram the subconscious mind, and yeah, touch a little bit around the beliefs. I don't want to hold, and also I don't want to make a longer podcast because I would like to give a permission, give the, I would like to say, how can I say, give opportunity for the people who are watching us for themselves, go and then research, because that would be the best way, how they're going to find the subconscious mind straight away. Thank you so much for coming here, and thank you for sharing your beautiful gifts as well with us. So now we know. If anyone would like to contact with you and see your work for the for the rest of us, so where they can go, where they can go and find you. So,
You can find me on Instagram. My username is AJKADZ.
okay. I'm going to leave it a link below, so everyone will become straight away under this video, and they'll be seeing you, because you're doing a lot of amazing music and a lot of visualization. Also, that's you doing, everything is on the computer. That's why on that specific program. Yeah.
Yeah, I do everything on my computer. And yeah, thank you very much for the compliment on the music. This month, actually, I just made about 60 minutes of music in
Wow.
April 11th. So it's been a very productive month.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Amazing. Keep going and keep carry on, because I believe strong the people listening you and the people just only watching your work, because the music is healing. So everyone is listening, definitely. I'm going to share as well your video and your beautiful post.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.